Hey, um, yeah, Writers Here Now. What was it, the February 25th? I guess it would have been. Um, I guess I should have recorded this a little bit quicker after, but I remember pretty much everything that happened. I guess I'll just take it chronologically, if that's all right. Evening started out at 4-ish, 4:15, I think. I arrived at, was it Queen Mary's Hall? I think that's what it is. I should probably know that since I'm in the program now. But it it went on to Iver and their I guess you would call it like a sort of informal interview with the writer's house and with Ross, who I had the pleasure of meeting actually for the first time in person at the event. Um, yeah, they just talked a lot about the short film starring my beloved's Red Bronco. Um, really, really insightful stuff about their process and about, man, I mean, there's some stuff that really stuck with me. A lot of it that I gleaned from the interview, particularly, was just about, well, first off, they had a lot to say about like self care, which I found really interesting and really um, sort of deconstructing of that notion of like the tortured artist or anything like that. And they talked about that directly too, which is something sort of a personality that I think I can take on sometimes because it's easier than being or defining what I actually am. It's easier to just define it by archetypes or by things that I've seen in like movies or TV shows. That's a big one for me. Is I'll like copy what I see in movies and TV shows as a way of like having a social identity. But they just talked a lot about self care and the meaning of that as a creator and as an artist. And that was just really cool. It's something that not enough people talk about. And they talked about it really insightfully. And obviously, they talked a good bit about the of short film, particularly in the process about that. And a lot of what I took away from it was about this notion of like acting instead of reacting, which I thought was really powerful. And I hope to bring that like into my uh, creative life more often. Yeah, actually, I got a copy of the book, and I got it signed too, which was really really cool. The inscription was really sweet that they wrote. So I'll show it there a little bit. Won't show it too much, just because I don't know. They wrote it for me. So, but I also got Lena Valencia's book of short stories as well. Got that signed, and Valencia actually drew some little stars and stuff too, which was great. I loved that. But yeah, the readings were, I mean, evocative. Multiple times throughout Kay Iver's reading, I found myself getting emotional, actually tearing up. I mean, the premise of the poem collection is enough to make me feel. I mean, even now, I'm getting a little. I've been reading some of them more so since I've been home. Sorry. Oh my gosh, this is for a school assignment, and it is really, really good stuff. I mean, the idea of like there's this sense of like envy, of like gender envy almost, um, and how that can be shown through love in a way that's not like disingenuous. And I thought that that was so interesting, and it's not a perspective that I've read anything from or written anything from either, quite frankly. Um, so it's just really interesting. Um, yeah, Kay Iver, they kind of jumped around from place to place within the poem collection. But I mean, one of my favorites. Oh, which one was it? Anti-Elegy. Yeah, I mean that one was really, really powerful. There was also one towards the end. Um, Missy asks me what the next century's like. It's on page 61. Really, like all of them are just charged with emotion. But yeah, sorry, I don't want to talk about K. Evers too much, but it really did impact me a lot. Um, Lena Valencia's really witty writing. First off, like the story that she read for us, um, I think it was the Reclamation. I might have passed it. Oh, I did pass it. Yeah, it was really witty. I had a lot of fun with it. Um, yeah, I mean the intro by Ariel, I believe it's Ariel Hammond. She was actually a creative writing professor of mine in the past, and she's a great professor, or instructor, whatever. A person who mentored me and taught me a lot about the craft. Um, she introduced and gave this beautiful introduction about how Lena's stories are connected to this sense of 21st century womanhood. And I found that very, like, a really glowing recommendation from someone that I trusted so much and I know has written some incredible things along those lines as well. And I was a little bit kind of upset after Kay Iver read their poems in such like this dramatic kind of sense that after that we moved into the story that was more of a witty one. And I kind of wish that Valencia had read something maybe a little bit heavier, but I can see how. I mean, especially because I think the main one takes place on a college campus. Yeah, like that's something that I can read in my own time. I wouldn't want anyone to feel uncomfortable or unsafe. But but yeah, I mean, altogether it was a great night. I saw some friendly faces after, hung out, got to meet Ross, and one other person. Forgive me if I don't remember their name, but also part of Writer's House. And I met some people in Writer's House. I saw Ash, sat with them, and a couple other people from class too. Corviday. We talked actually at the me, Corviday, and Ash were talking at the Writers Here and Now interview with Kay Iver before, and they had tacos a la madre, and that was great. This video is really long. Sorry. Yeah, I actually had a really great time. I'm excited for the next one. Um, so yeah, thank you. And I'm gonna upload this as an unlisted video on my YouTube channel. I hope that that is the correct thing to do. But if not, just let me know and I can send it direct to you. So, thank you and have a good night.